person, anyone who has a positive test, has to have 2 negative tests 24 hours apart before being released. So, we got a couple more cases showing up. A little bit scary, but sounds like they're doing everything they can. And
yeah, I'm pretty confident. Hope that they're, keeping it safe and contained.
Yeah.
Wherever it is. So.
And then also, I know we talked about the Camp Ashland quarantine, and the 57 people that were at that camp were all sent home yesterday, and nobody tested positive over the 14-day quarantine that they had. So, we're doing well, going in the right direction.
All right. Up next for news, Chipotle releases Guac Mode rewards program. Okay. Some better news for the day. On February 10th, burrito giant Chipotle announced the launch of Guac Mode, a new addition to their rewards program. The revamped program promises free guacamole along with other perks for anyone who signs up, so long as they do so before February 20th. And so Chipotle originally launched its rewards program last year, and so far it's performed pretty well, with more than 9 million customers signing up and reaping the benefits.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Do y'all like guac?
I love guacamole, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it. I could eat it if I had to, but I don't go out of my way to get it.
Is it like the texture?
Yeah, I don't know. I never ate it growing up, I guess, so.
Love guacamole.
Also, I've eaten at Chipotle one time in my life.
Yeah, I don't go to Chipotle very often.
Really? I'm disappointed. That's like a go-to, man.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to get at Chipotle?
Probably, I like the chicken burrito. You pretty much have like a bowl burrito, chicken burrito, steak burrito, but yeah, there's not very many options besides a burrito helping. So,
all right.
Okay. Destiny, you got some news for us?
Dustin has no news.
My
No
news is from
news.
2017, so.
This is from 2017. But it's okay, we're going to go straight into sports.
Yes.
And I think Jace will start that up for us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so, sorry, just getting a little organized here. Football breaks barriers with first female player by Jace Tamaye. Okay, so, Kanisha Jasane, if I'm saying that correctly, I hope I am. She is the first female to join the Doan football team. And so she was initially contacted by the football assistant coach, John Reeves, during her senior year of high school to come to Doan. But during this time, Jasane had lost faith and never played football again due to the negative moments she dealt with her high school teammates. Yeah, that's
sad.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, you can imagine, like, this is, like, such, like, a rare kind of thing to happen in football.
Yeah.
And then just, like, all the, I don't know what the right word to say is.
Do you guys know if you ever had a girl in your high school football teams?
Yeah.
I know I didn't.
I was gonna say we had a girl one girl, but I think she only played for like a year or two.
We had a kicker for like a year, and then we got another kicker, which so happened to be a guy.
Well, okay, so Jace, you interviewed her, so kind of tell us how that went. Like, what'd you talk about?
Well, I only really got to go through an email interview with her, so it wasn't, I didn't get to talk to her in person.
Gotcha.
But I mean, she's really happy being here. Like, all the guys are treating her really well, which I think is great. And
that's awesome.
Just go down because we're the best. Yeah, and she said she's also on the wrestling team as well.
Nice.
And she said most of her friends here are guys from the football team and the wrestling team. So she's getting along pretty well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the guys are treating her right. And get this, she's also an Olympic weightlifter in a club team known as Victory Mode Weightlifting in Florida.
That's awesome.
So, and I actually saw a couple of her videos online, and she is strong, man. Like, it's impressive.
Wow.
I don't think I could do that.
That's awesome.
Not gonna lie. Okay.
Last week's results.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, take it over, Dustin.
Nice. The mic kind of just broke, so.
So, let's see if I can just hold this here, I guess,
just hold it.
for this part.
I got
Okay,
you.
so for last week's results here, we got women's basketball team lost to Midland 70-65 and lost to Dakota Wesleyan 84-48. The men's basketball team lost to Midland 83-73 and lost to Dakota Wesleyan 79-64. The wrestling team lost to Morningside 35-9. The baseball team went 1-3 against William Penn, winning 7-6 and losing 13-3, 13-11, and 8-7. The softball team lost 2 games to McPherson, 11-5 and 7-4. I hope I said that right.
That sounded like a question.
It was. Women's tennis team swept Bethel 7-0 and beat Grandview 6-1. And the men's tennis team swept Bethel 7-0.
Nice.
Okay, so upcoming for some Doan Athletics on Saturday, men's indoors track at GPAC Championships. Good luck to them. Women's indoor track at GPAC Championships. Good luck to them as well. Softball at Kansas Wesleyan at 10 a.m. And then they play again at Haskell Indian Nations University at 1. Women's basketball at Briarcliff, 2 p.m. Men's tennis versus Augustana, 2 p.m. Basketball at Briarcliff, 4 p.m. Baseball at University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma at 4 p.m. And lastly, on Sunday, we have baseball playing the same team at 12 p.m. And that is it for sports. You guys are right there.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. We had some literal technical difficulties.
Yeah, okay.
With the mic.
Well,
Every mic.
we're gonna go on a quick break, try to sort ourselves out here a little bit. Things are not starting off great today. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to 91.9 KDNE Crete. This is the Daily Vibe. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Yeah, Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas.
Let's get it started.
Bro.
Did you hear it or did it just snap?
It literally just snapped. I was
Did you tighten it good?
Hmm?
Did you tighten it good now?
I tried. Chandler wouldn't help me very much. I think it's too heavy for the arm.
Go to the OBS and then press A.
Oh, that's why.
We're gonna sort ourselves out here. There we go.
nice.
So, if you didn't know, we have a YouTube live stream. You can check it out on YouTube if you want to. It's The Daily Vibe 91.9 FM, and we are currently live streaming on YouTube right now. So, you can see our faces if you don't know what our faces look like.
Hello.
So, do you guys want to play this game?
Yes, sir.
We'll try.
Okay. We're just gonna play a little guessing game here. This game show is called Can You Guess How Fast These Animals Are?
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I'll look it up.
So are we doing like a who's the closest?
Yeah, we'll do it like. Should it be like. Oh, what's that game show? Those rules were like. You can be close to it, but you can't go over. Should we do it like that or just closest to it?
I don't
Let's
know.
just do closest.
Okay,
Yeah.
closest to it. So, how fast is a lemur?
Lemur.
And we're doing this in MPH.
We're doing like their top speed, right?
Yes, top
Okay.
speed.
Lemur.
My guess.
And you gotta give like a factual background as to
Like a
why.
reason?
No, I'm kidding.
It'd be funnier. Alright, I'm going with. Okay, wait, let me
I
think
feel
about this.
like they could be quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Yeah, but they don't. They could be quick, but they might not have a fast top
Like
speed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 32 miles an hour.
Really?
32 miles.
Really?
Okay.
Mine's
I-
much lower.
Yeah, I don't think they're that
Mine
fast.
is
I don't
much
think
lower.
32
Well,
is
I don't
want to
give you
bro.
like hints, but Usain Bolt can run 27 miles an hour.
I think he could catch a lemur.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's a good way to put it.
Let's
You know what? I'm
say-
gonna say 17.
Okay, you're saying 17.
I'm gonna say
Okay,
17 miles per hour.
I'll go 21.
21.
21.
Alright.
17, 21, 32.
35.
Oh,
32.
Oh, 32.
okay, here, over here. I wasn't looking at it at all. Top speed, the fastest recorded speed of a lemur is 12 miles per hour.
Woo!
That's slow.
Wow.
That
was
is
closest.
1 point for Chandler.
Woo!
And
What's
what's the? Oh, did you come up with the prize, Dustin?
Yeah, what's our reward?
Because my
for
prize
winning?
was so lame.
I tried asking you guys what the prize would be
Well-
and got no response. Just saying.
But you think my idea was lame, so.
All right, I'll buy the winner a pop.
But I have a pop right here. I have a cup and a pop.
The flat one that you stole from Jace.
Yes. We can discuss the reward later.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should just go with mine.
The
Okay.
next song?
Yes.
For now we can do that.
Alright, well, if I
Winner
win, then I
gets
don't
to
even
choose
want the
next song.
prize then.
Okay.
So what's this next animal?
Next animal is the Mexican free-tailed bat. And you can like look up pictures of that.
So now it's how fast it can fly, I assume.
Yeah, how fast they can fly.
I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna say 13.
13 miles per
I
hour.
feel like that's a safe bet.
Isn't that super slow for flying? I don't know speeds of things flying.
I
How
don't know
fast
the
a bird can fly? It has to be decently fast to hold it up in
birds
the
can
air.
fly. Birds can fly pretty fast.
Okay, and a bat flies just as fast as a bird.
How do you know though?
You never seen a bat fly at night? First of all, I've had bats in my walls at my house, and we pulled them out of the wall.
Really?
I swear.
Wow.
You could hear them. They're like scratching the walls and like making this weird little like chirp noise. And my parents would get mad because I would just bang on the wall to like try to get them to shut up, and that would wake them up downstairs. And so my stepdad would be like, "Oh my God, what is he doing up there?" And my mom's like, "Oh, it's just the bats." And like most normal people like would freak out, you know. But back to that, I don't know how fast they fly.
Just give a educated guess.
Guessed.
Guess.
I'm gonna say 75.
Really?
Like
All right.
I feel like I don't know.
All
Just
right.
He looked at it.
Go
I'm
loud.
just kidding.
Dustin.
I'm gonna say 49.
40.
Okay. At what? 12? I had 12. 49, 75. All right. Where is it?
Wait, what was
He
your
said
guess?
12.
Oh, 12 miles per hour.
That's why I was laughing
Jason
earlier.
just staring at me.
Okay. Top speed of the Mexican free-tailed bat is
12.
99.4 miles per hour.
Oh,
I told
wow.
you they're fast, but I didn't know
Okay.
they're that fast.
Wow, I was like,
How
on
fast?
the-
Is that like a specially fast bat though? Like,
I must be.
Did
I
you
mean,
get
I
the racer
especially
bat?
fast.
It's a
There's
racing
fast,
bat.
and then there's especially fast.
well, I'm saying like a normal bat is fast, but is that bat like the fastest of the bats? You know what I mean?
So, 1 point for me, 1 point for Chandler.
I hate this game. Man, I hate
Our
this
next
game. I
animal.
always
Pick
lose.
it up, Dustin.
Is a goldfish.
So dumb.
A goldfish.
A goldfish. All right.
How
I'm
did
gonna say like 6 miles per hour.
6 miles per hour.
Yeah, they're not very fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
They're like quicker than me
I don't even. I'm gonna say.
in the
They're-
water.
They're quicker than my hand.
They're quicker than my hand. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5 miles an hour.
5 miles.
I'll say 7.
Oh.
5, 6, 7. All right.
Okay.
Watch it just be like a completely.
A
See,
20. That's stupid.
Oh.
Don't.
0.06. Oh no, 0.86 miles per hour.
Oh my God, we're so dumb.
Not
Hey, it's a
even a
point for
whole mile per hour.
me.
See, the thing is, I couldn't have won because I was smack dab in the middle between y'all.
Unless
So
you
I
got
it
it
had,
right.
to, it had to be 6.
That's why I picked it
regardless.
one under yours.
Okay.
Alright, I win.
Okay.
Okay,
that-
what is a
that's it.
frigate bird or frigate bird?
I just looked up some random animals, right?
Is that what you searched up in Google? Random animals?
Or like animals from Africa.
This thing has a wild neck, dude.
Oh yeah, we should be
Okay,
seeing a
okay.
picture of all of them
Yeah.
before we do it.
I told Chandler to look it up.
My bad, my bad.
I've been handicapped this whole
puffy.
time.
Oh, Sorry, my bad. We need to do the next one. I accidentally saw the max speed. My bad.
What is it? Wait, let me guess.
It's 95.
Oh, okay.
He ruins all the fun.
95, wow. Okay, cool. Next animal on the list is a chihuahua.
A chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
Think about an angry chihuahua chasing you down.
I'm gonna say 32.
Really?
32 miles per hour.
They got little legs.
Oh wait, they do have little legs.
I'm like, I was about to say a big number too, and I was like,
I'm gonna say 17.
17.
I could outrun a chihuahua, right? I'm gonna say
Wait, what was
8 miles an hour.
what was you saying Bolt's top speed?
I'm not telling
32.
you 27.
Oh,
27.
27.
I'm not telling you 27.
Okay. What did I say again?
If you believe me.
I think you said 32.
Oh, 32.
That's why I thought you said Bolt was 32.
19 miles per hour. Wow. Who won?
I had 17.
Oh,
I won.
Wait, what was it? I said
19 miles per hour.
Yeah.
I said 8.
Okay. 2, 1, and 0.
Why are they fast?
Wait, did Dustin win one? 2, 1, and 1.
I won one, yeah.
Okay.
Which one did you win? Oh, you won the goldfish.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
goldfish. Okay. Blue wildebeest.
Dude, that's a big animal. Blue.
One of these times I just want to say a speed right away and just get it right.
Alright.
Don't look at it yet. Make sure you
I
don't look.
wasn't looking at it.
It didn't show it.
Okay.
Because I was looking.
Dang. Okay.
Hey, I literally
This
this
is
is
what-
the thing
this
on
is
your
what-
computer to fix that, and you didn't fix it.
What?
This is what killed Simba's dad.
Oh yeah, and the
A
snappy.
wildebeest.
A what?
A wildebeest.
Oh.
You
Wildebeest.
didn't even spell wildebeest right. Come on.
Okay. I'm gonna say 86 miles per hour.
I'm gonna go with
That's too fast.
52.
I'm gonna
52.
say
These things look got a lot of muscle.
Not in the legs. bro.
47.
37.
Yeah.
What did you say, Chandler?
I said 52.
52 and 86. Oh, 50 miles per hour.
Ooh, look at that!
Shoot, I was one away and
I'm-
you're two
What is
away.
it? 3, 1, and 1.
I'm just
God.
on top of my game today, boys.
You cheated, I saw it.
What is a pangolin?
Oh, that's the most trafficked animal in the world.
Is it really? This thing?
Yeah, it's
That,
endangered.
dude,
Yeah,
that's
they're
like
like
a
anteaters.
real life sand shrew.
Yeah.
That thing is adorable.
How do you think it's like has like a hard shell?
It does.
That's what it looks like.
They said
What if it was just squishy though?
I saw a thing about them trafficking it, and they traffic it more than like
This-
ivory from tusks.
This literally looks like dragon scales. That's kind of cool.
I wonder what they're used for though.
That's
Okay, so this doesn't look like it could run very
I know.
fast as to why it would have scales on it. So I'm gonna say
Nice. Can't see mine.
I'm gonna say 3 miles per hour.
3.
Yeah.
There's 70. Oh wait, never mind.
I'm gonna say a solid 14.
14.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say. What did you say, Chandler?
I said. What did I say? 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will go with
It was
8.
something really low.
And you said 17.
Oh, he's just trying to get right in the middle. I said 14.
Oh, 14, 8.
And 4.
Show me that 14.
5 kilometers per hour.
What's kilometers converted to miles? It's like
What are kilometers?
It's not that big of a difference. Actually, it is.
Can you do it?
This thing is cute, bro.
Oh, 3 miles per hour.
Wow.
That's it.
Is that for me? Is that?
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
gosh! Just start lying and not giving points to
What the
Chandler.
heck? Okay, I mean, there's not even.
Yeah,
I
we can
can't-
win.
There's no
yeah.
point in doing this last one.
It's a capybara.
But let's do it anyways.
Capybara. I feel
Yeah.
like.
Capybara.
No, don't even look at a
Oh, it's
picture.
like a gerbil. A rodent.
Oh,
yeah, it's like the biggest rodent, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're huge.
They get eaten by anacondas, dude.
They're like big dogs,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
they
this is
look like a
mess.
gerbil.
This
Oh,
eat a watermelon.
It's a giant guinea pig, dude.
All right.
77 to 150
I want to win one of
pounds.
these.
20 to 25 inches in height.
I definitely like. Until you really see it up in context with another object, they
Like a
don't look
human.
that big, but
Look at it with that dog.
I want one.
they are massive.
Oh.
It's bigger than this lab, bro.
How do you get one of these?
I don't think you do. Dude, there's like monkeys. There's just monkeys riding these things. Okay, anyways.
Take this.
Top speed. I'm gonna go with 23.
12.
18.
23, 12, 18.
22. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Get out of here, Chandler.
Yes, dude. On
Alright.
top of my game.
Well, that is it for. Can you guess how fast these animals are? And that might be the first and last time we ever play that. Okay.
The first and last time.
We'll decide during our next meeting.
Okay. Up next we have a PSA from Nurse Kelly. And so this is about Love Safely. They are a family health services coming on February 24th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and you can schedule an appointment with them by calling 402-335-2988. One more time, that's 402-335-2988. And they can provide family planning services, STI testing, pregnancy testing. And yeah, so check that out. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the PSA. I thought there was more,
Nice.
but
Okay, so
we're
We
going to go on
got-
break.
got a break coming up.
So, winner, what song do you want?
Nice. You know my fave.
I know.
Kids by Childish Gambino.
Okay. Next up, Kids by Childish Gambino.
And then you can play whatever you
Oh.
like after.
Okay.
He's about to be like, whoa, you only won one.
Dude, did you see Zach's text?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see? Wait. Hey,
What's up,
what's
people?
up, guys?
How are you doing?
Hi, Mom, if you're watching. Friends.
Andy?
Andy. Zach.
Isn't it gonna play
Zach,
it over
Zach.
there?
Huh?
Oh my.
We got about 20 seconds till our show starts. I probably should turn on the music
That's
because
what, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
we could get a copyright strike, but 15 seconds left. And yeah, tune in. We'll do our segments, our what if, and some Reddit confessions.
Yeah.
Alright. 8 seconds. 6, 5.
I thought mine was pretty
Oh.
good.
What are yours?
My Reddit confession was pretty good, man.
Then do yours.
Welcome back, everybody,
Sucks.
to the Daily Vibe, 91.9 KDNE. What's up?
What up?
How you doing?
Now,
How are you doing?
what the?
Is that funny? kid?
Okay. We're gonna do our segments now, and first segment of the day is what if. Okay, what if?
Start it off, Jace.
Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. What if someone offered to tell you accurately exactly where you'd be in 20 years, but you'd be powerless to change what they tell you? Would you want to hear it?
See, but they knew. So if they knew and you accepted it, you can't change it. But if you don't accept it, can you change it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you hear it, that's basically means he's taking away your free will.
Yeah.
Like
if
I
he's
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, just based off of that.
Yeah.
I would not.
It's
do
too
that.
risky. Cause what if he's like, pick something that you hate, or I don't know, you feel that you have more potential.
I mean, unless you're so confident at where you are in life at that moment that you see yourself going like so far
Yeah.
Nowhere.
into the future.
No, almost. I feel like it's the opposite way. If you feel
What?
that you're like gonna do well, then you wouldn't wanna,
Oh,
Do that.
okay.
because he could pick something terrible,
Yeah.
right? But if you were for some reason like you had a horrible job, horrible like you considered you had a horrible life, and then you like didn't care, I guess, what job you got or what life you had, then you could say yeah, you know,
yes,
and then you
yes,
would
that
be
would
like,
make a lot
well,
of sense.
I'm gonna be a doctor, cool, or an accountant or whatever.
Yeah, but see,
That's
They-
giving you hope.
they couldn't like pick what your future was. They'd only show you what it was going to be like.
Yeah, but so if your life is so bad that you don't care what's gonna happen to you, then you'd want to hear it because
Yeah.
then you're like, maybe something good will happen, and that just takes time.
But if you're just like content, happy,
Yeah,
Yeah, you
then
probably
it's
wouldn't
like,
want to.
yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
fair. Okay.
cool. Easy answer.
Nice,
Easy now.
nice.
Chandler.
Okay. Would you rather have to say everything that comes to your mind or never say anything again?
Hold up. That's not even a what if question.
It was on here.
it's close enough.
Wait, let's just we have to reword it then.
Yeah, just say what if you.
What if you have to say everything that comes to your mind?
Or you can never say anything again.
That's hard to reword, dude.
Okay.
Alright, hold on,
That-
All right,
that's
this is
okay.
so easy to reword. What? What if you have to say everything that comes to your mind or never say anything again? Which one would you pick? Ooh, that was hard, Chandler.
See, but that was still the first question, and then you just added a what if afterwards.
You're
That was the
rewording it to a
point.
what if question. That's the point.
Okay.
That's risky, cause like, what if like your girlfriend's like asking you something,
Oh.
and you're just like you have to say it just because like if you were to say maybe like the obvious truth, then it would just hurt their feelings.
See, I'd probably not talk. Not in that scenario. Not in that scenario, but just like in general, I think I'd rather just not talk.
You'd just rather be a mute.
Yeah, I'd probably just rather not talk.
I love the pause before and like you would just your life flashed before your eyes. I'd rather not talk.
I think I'd just
That's
say
really
anything
hard.
that came to my mind.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I think I would too. I don't think I'd want to not be able to talk
See,
at all.
I think the big thing here is like, are there repercussions?
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, well then, yeah.
So someone might slap you
I
in the
would still not
face.
say anything.
You could get beat up.
You could lose your job. Who knows? You know.
Oh yeah.
Yo, definitely taking some risk there.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Well, I guess I'll do the last one. So, what if another advanced species existed on Earth? What would happen?
War.
Oh, your Planet of the Apes was real.
War.
War.
Yeah.
But over what? Just
Resources.
dominant?
Oh yeah, and who's the superior species? I mean, that's if you think about it,
That's
literally the history of the human race. Because like, if you think about it, like it wouldn't like we were the same species, but like we were like to back in the day, they're like no, they're not the same as us.
Like Neanderthals and stuff?
No, like literally throughout all of human history. You know, like
I'm
war.
confused.
I know. What are you talking about?
Okay, Hitler, he killed Jewish people because they weren't he didn't agree with their religion, and so basically he's like, they're not the same as me, so I'm gonna kill them all.
So pretty much just conflict based on differences. is
Except
what
he
you're trying
didn't
to say.
just kill Jews, and he didn't
No, I
do
know,
it for
I know,
that.
but it's the same as like
I'm so confused.
if another advanced you're saying there'd be war because there's another advanced species on Earth, because like we'd be like, oh, they're not the same as us, we
Yeah.
can't coexist with them, and that's basically probably like, you know, Hitler was thinking is, they're not the same as me, they don't follow the same traditions as me, we cannot coexist.
I got you.
Conflict
That was a-
and differences. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but what if they all we coincided like very well, very nicely.
Very nicely, very
That would take
cordially.
a very, very long time.
What do you mean it'd take a long time? Isn't this assuming that they're both already been in coexistence for a while?
Yeah, but
So does that mean we like just evolutionized together and just met up at the
Yeah, you know how there was
same
like
technological
Neanderthals and there's like those little
era?
like 3 feet tall people? What if like, and then whatever we evolved out of And then, so what if, like, to be Homo sapiens, so what if there was also another species, like, very, very similar that evolved just like us, right? And maybe they're, like, 4 foot tall people or something. Like, we wouldn't necessarily be going to war about that.
True. But at the same time.
Like, you know, not everyone's going to have Hitler's idea.
But would we still be able to coexist with them?
Yes.
Well, the thing is, we would just have conflict regardless, just because of pure resources and commodities.
And, like, I mean, if you think about it, like, racism still exists to this day. So, like, that would be a huge factor in, like, you know, having another advanced species on Earth.
Have you not seen Bright, bro?
No.
Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Which
the one with Will Smith and the, like,
ogre
cop that he
yes,
has?
that is a perfect example.
Yep.
I have no idea what that is. So.
Oh my god.
Not
I'm
the
just
greatest
saying,
movie,
you guys are
perfect
assuming
example.
it would go straight to war. I feel like it would not necessarily go to war. Like, you could potentially, they could coexist.
But before the timeline in Bright, like before that timeline, there was war, and then they started to begin to coexist. But even when they're coexisting, there was still a lot of.
Okay, so because this movie made up completely tells you something, means that's exactly what would happen.
I feel
well,
like
this
it's
is a
accurate
completely
portrayal.
made up question.
Yeah, but we can make up multiple hypothetical scenarios.
Okay, I think we're ranting on a little bit too much about this. We need to move on here.
Well, I guess there really is.
There's no way
to
answer this question.
Yeah,
based off of our previous.
What about
experience.
Avatar? when they stop fighting, stop cutting down the forest.
But initially they have.
Yeah, and then stop.
Well, yeah, no, I get that. But like, there's initial conflict, and then they work out their differences.
Okay, that answers.
I could keep going on about it.
Well, like, if it's just based off of our history, the human history, that's probably most likely what would happen.
Yeah.
Conflict.
But I'm not basing it off of human history because this is like a whole new reality that happened to somehow have 2 advanced species be coexisting anyways. You know what I mean? So there's nothing in history that happened.
In another universe, there's just advanced species, and magically we're just, you know, one love all around the earth.
I don't mean it like that, you know?
But in this reality, if there was another advanced species, there would definitely be war.
No, I still agree that, like you guys said, there would definitely be times where there was conflict and then they would work it out and blah, blah, blah. But I'm saying that I'm not using our history's timeline and events that have happened in the past to determine that, because in this instance, they would have like a different history. You know what I mean? Like, they won't have the same events.
Our history textbooks would be different.
Okay, anyways, moving on.
Ooh, can I start this?
Yes.
I'm pretty excited about mine. Slightly because it hits home a little bit.
Okay.
Slightly because I feel like it might hit home to a little bit a bigger crowd as well. And here it goes. It is by... Don't read it, Dustin. I see Dustin staring. Okay. It was posted 19 days ago by X-Combust. Okay. The title is, I stole a shiny Charizard card from someone at school. So, it starts off, I regret this so much now. I didn't know it would be this rare today, and it's kind of crazy to know that it's worth so much money. This is where it kills me right here. I cannot find the card though. I think I may have left it somewhere or unintentionally put it in the bin when tidying up one day. That hurts, dude. So much.
So how does this
My
hit
brother
home
actually
for
did
you?
that too, so.
I like Pokemon, man. I like Pokemon. Would you not be upset? That's a lot of money.
That's true, yeah.
Is that... I kind of have like a similar story. My brother had a really nice... I don't remember what it was, but he said that he had like 2 or 3 really nice Pokemon cards, and he wanted to hide them when he was like younger.
Mm-hmm.
So we had like... we had a crack or like a hole where you could pull up the carpet a little bit, and he would like lift it up, and he stuffed them in there as far as he could reach. Like, I think he even said he put his leg in there to push it farther than his arm.
No.
And he never found them again. And the crazy thing is, he said that he didn't take it out or didn't remember taking it out, but we redid the carpets and we never found it. So he was upset.
See, the thing that upsets me the most about this is that he stole it from somebody who
Yeah.
probably was gonna keep it and like treasure
care
this
of it,
card.
yeah.
And, yeah. And then he was just like, "Oh, cool," and then just lost it willy nilly. And man, that just grinds my gears. No, I'm playing. All right, who's up next?
Dustin.
All right, 1 second. Let me pull up my confession. All right, so this one is titled "I disabled a $500 iPad." It says so in elementary school we had iPads we would work with. Everyone was assigned one, and they each had a cool case on it too. So one day my friend decided he was going to put a passcode on it to prank the teacher. I thought that was the coolest thing, so I did it too. I forgot the password, and it wasn't so easy to just reset the iPad back then. Also, recently someone had switched schools, so I switched my iPad case with her old one, took her old one, and passed it off as mine because I didn't want to get in trouble.
Wow.
Next year I got out of that school and never came back. Never got caught.
My goodness.
How do you disable an iPad?
Like from trying to
the password.
put the password in
over
so many
and over
times.
again.
Yeah, my brother did that too.
That's hilarious.
But I can't believe you do that
Hilarious.
in elementary school and then just be so scared and just switch
I mean,
schools.
You could reset it. I feel like.
You would
Yeah,
think?
maybe.
Like
Yeah.
maybe you just take it to the Apple Store.
They just said that it wasn't as easy to reset an iPad
Oh.
back then. I don't know.
Okay.
See, and then it's also in elementary school. I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
this
really
person-
scared.
yeah,
Mhm.
you're frightened, and then secondly, you probably have no idea of like
What
just
are
the concept.
repercussions?
Well, not the repercussions, but just the concept of, hey, I can probably just tell somebody and they can take it
Yeah.
and go fix this.
Alright. Mine Reddit confession. It's pretty quick. It's by Hasduff12. Spewed in a random's hat. Some dude grabbed his girlfriend in an inappropriate area in a mosh pit. So they're probably at a concert. And then stood in front of her with his polo bucket hat. He strung around his neck and hanging on his back. So he spewed in it and ninja'd out.
Oh, that's so gross. That's so nasty.
That's just like the perfect karma though. Like that's exactly what that guy deserved. I wonder if he tried to put on his hat after that.
Ooh. I would be so mad.
All right, you know what time it is. It's the daily vibe check. Today's daily vibe check is education is learning what you didn't even know you didn't know by Daniel J. Borston, which is very true.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Education is learning what you didn't even know you didn't know.
That's crazy.
Because I mean, like, when you go to class, you're like,
I didn't know that.
or, yeah, like you didn't even know that existed
Yeah,
or happened.
Should be what you don't need to know, but whatever.
What you don't need to know. All right. Anyways, we gotta wrap it up here.
Like-
Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to 91.9 KDNE, Crete, Nebraska.
What are you doing?
Thank you for tuning in to the Daily Vibe. My name is Chase.
This is Dustin.
And this Chandler.
All right.
Catch you guys next week.
What song are we playing?
Deuces. Oh, whatever.